Hey guys, today we're going to be continuing our Choose Your Own Adventure series, and we're going to be talking about highlighting while painting this little Spartan miniature here. Alright, before we jump straight into the painting, which I really want to do because I think that helps with engagement and stuff, I think we need to talk about how to highlight first. So in this example, our little Spartan here is red, and to highlight red, you need to go to a lighter color, a lighter shade. Now, let's take a look at this apple real quick. So an apple has a pretty smooth and kind of glossy outer peel, and a lot of times the highlights, especially in pictures, are shiny white. It's got that really glossy look to it. A lot of cars kind of have that same thing where the light is reflecting off of it, and you get that really nice highlight that's shiny gloss. But you don't always want that. Sometimes you want a little bit more of a subtle highlight, a subtle effect. But to go forward from red, you often have to go towards pink. Now, this isn't a super pink. This is not like a hot pink, like pixie pink here. But it is pink. It is lightish red. And if we look at the color chart, the darker you get, it still looks red, but it kind of goes towards a maroon shade. But as it gets brighter, you're definitely going to start going into that pink shade a little bit. All right, enough of that. Let's go straight into the painting. As we just mentioned, we're going to be going towards pink using Raging Rose, which is slightly lighter than pure red, as you can see here. Army Painter includes these cool little graphs to show that these are both cool reds, with Raging Rose being on the high end of the graph, on the lighter end, and pure red being in the middle. A couple of last things before we actually start painting is we want to act like our light source is coming from above. That's going to be the simplest thing. So we're going to paint the lighter colors here on these upper edges, and we also really don't want to be doing very much with the legs at all. I mentioned being subtle earlier, and using this Raging Rose over top of the pure red is going to be pretty subtle. When I'm first applying it, I'm starting with the very top of the helmet, hitting just some of those most raised edges. But as this color dries, or as this paint dries, it's not going to be quite as bright or saturated. So when I first start out, I'm just really hitting these edges and getting some of these most top flat panels, because that's where a lot of the light is going to be hitting, assuming the light is coming down from above, which is kind of what we're going for here. I'm then going to move on down and start working on the very top of the gun, and this is really the only surface on this gun that I'm going to hit. I'm going to just kind of cover that very top flat surface that's aiming straight up. Then I kind of move on down to the shoulders and get just, again, I'm hitting those most raised surfaces and being very careful not to get too much covered with this. I don't want a lot of paint on here. I'm getting a little bit here on the forearm and really just trying to hit those. I'm probably going to say this so many times while recording this, but I'm just hitting those most raised edges. Anything that is facing directly upward. The light's coming straight down on the backpack, so I want to get the very top of it pretty heavily. And then some of these edges on the back, they're kind of raised upwards. I want to kind of do a little bit of edge highlighting here, using the edge of my brush and just kind of scraping it along that sharp corner. Helps add a highlight there without getting too much paint on it. Got to make sure I get the other shoulder too. Trying my best to make them kind of match. Both shoulders are kind of in a similar angle here. These little areas on the chest above the shoulder are really the only parts of the chest that I ever get any highlights on. And this forearm is, again, sticking forward, so I've got to get the very top of that. And then I'm going to work my way further down And the lower I get, the less highlights I'm putting on. So here on the belt, I'm really just trying to get the very, very top edges of some of these pieces, and only on the back where it's more exposed. The front side of the belt is actually kind of covered by the gun, so shadows from the gun would, you know, go down on the front. And then I'm going to work my way down to the shins, again hitting only the very, very top edge, a little bit on this knee that's sticking out, a little bit more edge highlighting right here on the shin, and very, very little highlights at all on the legs. Getting this tiny outcrop that's jutting out here, and a little bit more on the very bottom of the shin and the boot. Getting in the front of the boot there. And then a tiny bit more on the thigh here because it is kind of sticking out into the sunlight. As you can see in our before and after here, the highlights are subtle, but they make a big difference in the before and after. So thank you guys so much for following along. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Happy painting!